just make sure that I was. So we use it a lot in skincare, and we are accustomed to using it to soothe irritation, and for people who want to use essential oils in aromatherapy, sometimes use hydrosols in addition to the essential oils because essential oils cannot be put onto your skin directly. And you can also use it within the house because it's like a safe air freshener. So I put in the document the commercial process of making the hydrosols, but I wanted to do this one. The demonstration of the rose hydrosol. Now, this process is not a very long process. It takes like 20 minutes. So I'll set it up, leave it to uh do its thing and do the other demonstrations in the meantime. So as much as possible, you want to use fresh rose petals because they are already hydrated and they don't need rehydrating. And with dried rose petals, there's already disintegration happening. So usually you don't really want to use that. So today I will be using a rice cooker, to do my hydrosol because it's easy to set up and I don't need to do it on the stove top. But you can use a pot and we can and I will show you how it's done now. Uh, okay, so okay. So this is how my rice cooker is set up. And basically what I did is I put this ring inside and I'm resting this bowl. It's everything has been sterilized accordingly. So what I do, I put it in here. This is where our hydrosol is going to collect. And these are the rose petals that I collected this morning. So they've been washed. I didn't get much, but it's just enough to do the demonstration and show you what we're doing. So around it is where you're gonna put the rose water and preferably the water that the rose petals. Preferably what you want to use is distilled water because that is um purified water in a way, and I think that's what people know as battery water. They usually use distilled water when making skincare preparations. So people who already do skincare preparations like soaps and lotions and stuff would be familiar with the distilled water. So because we don't want any impurities or anything from it. So I'm just gonna put some water here. And I've already went ahead and sterilized the cover. So what I did was I removed the handle on top, and I'm not sure if you can see, but it's kind of bellied here. So when I rest it on here, what it's going to do is create like a V shape, and that V shape is going to allow condensate to come up on top of the lid and then go back in here. So I have some ice. So preferably you should put it in a freezer bag, but I just use a Ziploc bag, and you want to rest it on top here. What this does is, as the steam from the heating water come up, it's going to allow the condensate to become colder. And when it becomes colder, it moves from steam droplets to heavier water droplets, and and the V shape or the round curve of the lid is going to allow for it to smoothly slide down into the white container. So I'm just gonna set this aside and leave it for 20 minutes.